Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,
परवात तुहे ही कामना तू दाता दातार तेरा दिता खावना हमें अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही अमृत छाड़ विखे विख खाही माया मोह परम पै फूले सुतारा स्यो प्रीत लगाई इक उद्यम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत त्रह मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई इक अरदास पाठ कीरत की गुरु रामदास राखो सरनाई गुरु रामदास राखो सरनाई। गज गज की फतेह प्रधान जी वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। Last week we talked about the 24th body and Maharaj finished that body off with Nanak Nadri Karmi Dat. Then Nanak says to Vaheguru Ji, you are the one that gives kirpa. Here we understand that Nadri comes from the word, the Persian word of karamat. Sorry, Nadr means obviously kirpa, that the Vaheguru is looking upon us. But karam here refers to kirpa and not to our own actions. And the reason for that is explained now in the next body. Maharaj talks about kirpa a bit more. In this body Maharaj says, बहुता कर्म लिखिया ना जाए वड्डा दाता तिल ना तमाए केते मंगे जोद अपार केतिया गलत नहीं विचार केते खप टुटे बेकार केते लैले मुक्कर पाहे केते मूर्ख खाही खाहे केतिया दुख भूख सदमार एह बिदात तेरी दातार बंद खलासी पाने हुए होर आख न सके कोई जे को खाए आख न पाए ओ जाने जेतिया मुँह खाए आपे जाने आपे दे आखे से भी कई के जिसनो बख्शे सिफत साला नानक पात साही पात साहा जिसनो बख्शे सिफत साला नानक पात साही पात साहा बहुता कर्म लिखिया ना जाए। Maharaj says, look, in human karma, that's the word karma from karma, that comes from Sanskrit. And in Sanskrit, when we talk about karma, it means that we are always in account. Somebody's keeping account of our karma. But Maharaj is saying here, look, human beings, when they act, they always act in shkam. Shkam means with a desire. They never act without a desire. That's the human nature. Like for example, look at a good example I heard was, imagine a company, water company. It gives you water, but it keeps an account how much water you use. It's got a meter. And then it charges you money. And if you stop paying, the water gets cut off. That's the way that life is. Human actions are this way. But when it comes to Vaheguru, Vaheguru is karam, but their karam is not within the lekha. So their karam is kirpa. Vaheguru Ji is their blessings. That comes from, like we have karam in Persian, they say karamat, they say kareem. That they give many gifts. So bahuta karma likhya na jaye. Vaheguru Ji gives so much, so many blessings, bahuta blessings, they come from Vaheguru Ji and they never get written down. Vaheguru is not making an account. Vaheguru is not making account. Obviously our breaths are an account, how many breaths we have, but Vaheguru is not charging us for every breath. We drink water, Vaheguru is not charging us, the water company might be charging us. Now imagine if Vaheguru did have some kind of desire to keep an account, how much water we had, how much food we had, how much breath we had. Vaheguru Ji, if they wanted to charge, we need these things, we can't live without them. Vaheguru Ji, the richest person ever, yeah? They wanted to charge us, there'd be no worry from Vaheguru's end, we'd have to pay, we'd be stuck. It's a monopoly, yeah? There's only one person providing it. But Maharaj says that no one, Maharaj does not charge anybody, and nor does he keep an account of how much he gives. So Waheguru Ji, though, so people ask us all the time, they say, does God love me? This is the mother's love, you see. Mother's giving to everybody. Roti's on the table, even if you are naughty, roti's on the table. You know? That's the beauty of a mother. A father like me might get annoyed and I'm not going to give you dinner. You know, I'm annoyed with my son, I might say, oh, I wish not to give you food. But the wife will always say, no, khana. She'll give. Even if she's annoyed, the mother gives. You know? Now, it's agreed that sometimes we might not do much for our father and our mother. Mata Pita, Waheguru Ji is our Mata and our Pita. So in this case, we might not do much for our Waheguru, but Waheguru is giving so much to us and Waheguru is not keeping account. That's the beauty to God. Waheguru Ji's love is unconditional. And their givings upon us are unconditional. Let's talk about the good and the bad. Now, for example, Guru Gobind Singh Ji in their Bani, they say, Jaan ko det, ajaan ko det. Zameen ko det, zaman ko det hai. The Waheguru Ji gives upon those that are learned, those who know about him. Ajaan could mean to the ignorant as well, the ones that don't know about Waheguru. But he provides to them as well. Sometimes you look at some rich person, we think, yeah, I wish only his money was in the hands of somebody who was doing good with it. See, that's our thinking. It doesn't work that way for Waheguru. Waheguru gives to everybody. But we should be thinking about ourselves. What should we be doing? So there's you know when we do Deenan Ki Svaiye, that's from Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Bani. Maharaj starts off in this, and in that Maharaj says ki, Kahe ko dolat hai tumri sud, Sri Paramavat Paat leh. So that's from Guru Gobind Singh Ji. In Deenan Svaiye ko, Deen Dayal, Daya Nid Dokhan Dekhat hai par Det na hari. That Deen Dayal, that Waheguru, who is so full of compassion, he sees our bad things. Dekhat hai par det na hari. Sees what we do wrong, but he doesn't stop giving. But at the end of that, Maharaj explains that there is a condition for us. What do we have to do to get to Waheguru? We have to do something, but Maharaj is still going to give to us. Maharaj, at the end of that, Maharaj says, Puran Prem Prabhav Bina Patsyo Kin Sri Paramapat Pahe. Without that pure love for Waheguru, how can anybody attain God? It can't happen. Puran Prem Prabhav Bina. Puran Prem in Sikhi always is unconditional surrender. So just like Waheguru is giving to us unconditionally, we have to surrender ourselves unconditionally. It can't be the love of Lela Dena in this world. In this world it's always, yeah, you being bad to me, I don't love you anymore. But Waheguru, it says for us, even if they give us bad or good, we have to love. So this is the theme that's coming up in here. We have to give ourselves. Waheguru is always giving to us. And the word used for Waheguru Ji is Datar. Maharaj says, Vadda Data Til Na Tamai. Tamai means greed or some desire for something back. Like we buy water, the water company expects money. So this is Tamai that they have. They don't give without expectation. But Maharaj does give without expectation. So here, Maharaj says, Vadda Data Til Na Tamai. Waheguru Ji has no greed. Waheguru doesn't keep an account, and nor does he expect anything back from us for the things that they give to us. The things that we get are free, but we have to do something with our life as well. So Maharaj goes over here and says, look, like we say, Deta de, la de thakpahe. We might get tired of giving, Waheguru is going to keep on giving. Now, there's a couple of shabads about this, about what humans do. Like we give, yeah? We give in charity, we come to Gurdwara and we give. And there's a couple of shabads that really stand out about what is our desire when we give. Maharaj says in Asa Diwar, Maharaj says, Satya man santok upje dene ke bichar. In the Satya, the people that have conquered their Kam, Krodh, Lomo, Ankar, they desire to give. Santok, they got contentment, they're happy with what they have, and they want to give. But even those people sometimes, what do they say? De de mange sesa guna. They give and they give, but they want back 1,000 times more. They say, Maharaj, I gave my daswan to you, but I expect 1,000 times more back from you. They keep asking for more things. And Maharaj says again in another Shabad, Guru Ajit Pasha says, Ki Kot Madhe Ko Virla Sevak Hor Sagle Vyavhari. In millions of people, they say, Kot Madhe Ko Virla Sevak. Very few people are sevaks, true sevaks who are Nishkam Sevak. And Hor Sagle Vyohari. Everybody else is in the trade. We give to God the same way that the world gives to us. We want to give something when they get back. Now look at what the Gursikhs have done in their life. What did they get back? You see, after 84, all the people that followed Sikhi, did they get anything good back? No, they got tortured, their families got killed. Nothing good came out of it, but they gave, you know. That's why we say Pranam Shahidanu. Bhai Mani Singh, we know about him. How about what happened to Bhai Mani Singh, that he was chopped and he started here. But Dekho, Bhai Mani Singh is from a family of Shaheeds. If you know Bhai Mani Singh's, most of their sons were Shaheed. They had 10 sons. Most of their sons were Shaheed for the month. And their brothers were Shaheed as well. We know about Bhai Mani Singh, we don't know that their brother was one of the guys who died was Shaheed with Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Bhai Mati Das, Bhai Dayala Das and Bhai Sati Das. Bhai Mati Das and Sati Das were brothers. Bhai Dayala was a brother of Bhai Mani Singh. So they gave and they gave. They gave, but they were getting something back. But it wasn't in the Lena Dena of this world. Okay, na? That's what we have to say. Now Maharaj goes on to say, Kete Mange Jod Apar. Maharaj says, even the great warriors, even they ask, and they apar mangde hege. A poor person who doesn't have food might say, Maharaj, menu khana de do, chota ja kar de do. So Bhagat Tanna si, what did Bhagat Tanna say to Waheguru? He says, Gopal tera arta, jo jan tumre Bhagat karante tinke kaaj savar tha. But then what did he ask for? Dal sita mango kiyo, hamra khushi kare nijiyo. He said, just give me some dal. I don't need too much with it. Different types of atta, different types of dal, a nice house, a nice wife, a good horse. That's all he wanted. Hamra khushi kare nitjiyo. That made me happy. But look at the great warriors. When they go to battle, like when America went to war against Iraq, they wanted victory over the whole country. Imagine, the poor person asks for a little bit of food and a nice house. The great warriors, they ask to destroy my enemies. God, destroy all my enemies. Let me win. Let me get all the loot. Let me win this country. But they call themselves big. But they ask everything. Al-Qaeda right now, they're doing attack over the West. They pray to Allah. They think they're warriors. They pray to Allah, let us win over the West. Let us destroy all these people. They ask for so much from God. Maharaj is saying, Lekho kete mange jod apar. Ketya ganat nahi bichar. There's no end. Ganat means ginti, to count. There's no end to the people that count, that ask from you. These people that ask, kete ganat nahi bichar. There's no, I can't even do the vichar of how many people ask from you. There's a Shabad from Gurbani. Maharaj says, Sab tudde paso mangde. Sab tudde paso mangde. Everybody asks from you, Waheguru. And then God says, Kete khappa tutte vekar. Now Guru Sahib goes on to talk about the people that take. What do the people that take, what do they do? Some people that take, Kete khappa tutte vekar. They are stuck in the vikara. We have panch vikar. Kam, krodh, lobh, moh, ahankar. Greed, pride, attachment, lust, anger. It's always harder. It's always easier in Punjabi. Now, Maharaj is telling us that these vikar, we are absorbed in those things. And in Bani, there's a Shabad Maharaj says ki, Bahut paye asgaha. So many fall into this deep pit of vikara. Gothe kahe nat nikle. They are dragged under, they don't know how to come out. They are trapped in this Maya Jal, they can't come out, like we talked about previously. Salahi, Salahi. Some people fall into the ocean of this Maya, they don't know how to come out. So we can get totally absorbed in them, and indeed we can get exhausted from these things. You know, you look at some people who are wealthy, and they've got everything, what people want, and you know they haven't got happiness. Kushni. So what happens? They just chase after any wish that comes into their head, they chase after it. When I went to see my family in Canada, I was hearing a story about a family in the island of Vancouver. This family, the guy was so rich, he earned so much money, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but the person made so much money, but guess what happened to the family? They just blew it all. And they would do things like, oh, let's go to Vancouver for, let's get a plane, charter it, and let's fly to New York for lunch. Just because we can. Because these things, there's no end to them. You can get absorbed in them, and then you won't even know what to do next. you get cupped in it. So Maharaj says, ki then kete lele mukkar pahe. How many of those people are there that take and take and take? Le. What do they do next? Mukkar pahe. Mukkar is a Punjabi word for they deny they took anything. Mukkar now means, I didn't take anything from you. Who are you? What do you mean why I took something from you? I never took anything from you. I've done this myself. Sometimes children, like it was a bit like me. When I got to a good university, and my mom said, I helped you get there. And I said, no, I studied, I passed my exams. I got there. But actually, think about it. If the mother wasn't providing a situation for you to flourish, Wananisi. So we get mukkar from our parents, and we get mukkar from Waheguru as well. And from society, we deny that society gave us anything. We have no desire to give back to society because we think that society did nothing for me. Even though the laws are here, the freedom is here in this country. I mean, in one way, like I joined the army for 4 years, and I often thought, they have not many of them have any connection to this country where they feel that they should give back. But we get so much back from this country. Without to wear a kirpan. When the riots were happening, people are walking around with gandasse, 3-foot kirpana. Not one person was arrested by the police in Southall. They could have arrested about 20-30 Naujawan that day if they wanted to. They didn't. We got our laws in this country, we got a lot of respect in this country, we should be giving back as well. We should be getting into the army, the police, we should be getting into politics as well. Lord Hagi Asli Pantru. But here it says ki Maharaj kete lalla mukkar pahe. They say nobody gave nothing to me. In Supni Sahib, Guru Arjan Pasha says, ki sokyo visre jin sab kich diya. Why do you forget that person who gave you everything? Even the breath, everything comes from Waheguru. Now I remember when I started getting into religion and spirituality, I read that Conversations with God. It's a pretty good book. The first step is to thankfulness. If you don't thank God, faltu. You don't thank what you have, you'll never appreciate what you have. The desire for more will never go until you say thanks for what I have. In the next line, Maharaj says about those people, we talk now about the Akirtkana. Maharaj says, Kete Murak Kahi Kahi. There's so many idiots, Murak is a word for idiot, Kahi Kahi. Those people who don't even acknowledge where it came from, but they keep on taking. Guru Sahib explains in Gurbani and also Pai Gurdashi here. There's some Shabbos Maharaj obviously built this culture of thanking Waheguru all the time. Pai Gurdashi says about the person who doesn't give, what's the state of the Akirtkana? It's a really rough Shabbos actually. And I'll bring it up because sometimes people, I want to get the right line. Pai Gurdashi says, and his writings are supposed to be the key to Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And what he says is, Madhe vich ritta pai ke kutte damas. He says, imagine if a woman, she was taking some alcohol, and in that alcohol, she cooked dog meat. Nobody wants to eat dog meat. Only the people that Chinese people that ate them, we cuss them, yeah? The dog is quite a loyal animal. We say it's like man's best friend. So in Punjab also people had dogs, they use it for hunting and stuff. And here Maharaj is saying, look, imagine if somebody had taken some dog meat, but not even they had taken dog meat, that dog meat they cooked it in alcohol. We can't even drink alcohol, imagine it's cooked in alcohol. The whole food is full of alcohol. Then Maharaj says, look, and then within that, they cooked it in what? In a human skull. This in India they have these people that live in the Mari Masan. They live in they're called the Agori sadhus. Yeah, they eat out of the skull. That's their job. They have to eat out of the skull. And they look around they go to the cremation sites and they find a nice skull. That becomes their bowl for the next. Their eating bowl and their begging bowl. Everything is that skull. If you didn't know about these people, you can Google them. I'm not lying. This exists. Yeah, the Agori sadhus. Now Maharaj says, look, imagine they cook dog meat in alcohol in a human skull. Then they covered it in a cloth that was blood stained. When we bring prasad here, we bring a nice clean cloth. This is blood stained cloth. Then the scavenger woman, this woman who is a low caste person, we cuss them as well. So it's a low caste person, we don't cuss them, but society cusses them. Then they ask that person, what's inside that? Why have you covered it so with this cloth? And she said, look, I covered it to hide it from the gaze of an ungrateful person. Gurbani says, Akirtkana. Akirtkana. Imagine the food would go off if an ungrateful person, the person doesn't thank Waheguru, if that person looked at that food. That's the state, that's the ability of somebody who is ungrateful. It's a real big thing, because actually when we teach our kids at a young age, we should be teaching them, thank Waheguru for what you have, and say you're happy with it as well. Guys, make me happy with what I have. You don't always have to. Some people say, how can I want what will make me happy? But the other line of that is, how can I be happy with what I have? So this is the way to do it, is to thank. Thank and thank and thank. Say thank you, Waheguruji, for everything you've given me. And there's another one. On the earth, there's lots of things that are pare. And we think, okay, it's heavy upon the earth, so therefore it's heavy upon, Waheguruji must see the earth as being heavy. So the earth takes a par of something. Maharaj says, Na tis pare kot gad kar bahar disande. Upon the earth, even the mountains and the forts, they are not heavy upon the earth. ठीक है ना? We might think, well, that's a heavy mountain. The earth is taking a bar of that mountain. Maharaj says, nahi, na tis pare kot gad. What is para? In this whole Shah, Maharaj says, na tis pare. The oceans are not heavy, and the rivers are not heavy upon the earth. The trees are not heavy, that have fruits upon them. None of the people on the earth, the elephants aren't heavy. What is heavy? The last line Maharaj says, Pare pue akirt karam, mundi pu mande. They're the worst upon the worst. The earth cannot take the weight of somebody who is ungrateful. So actually, the biggest teaching, I think, one of the biggest teachings in this Shabad is, Jitte bhi jaiye, just say thank you Waheguruji for what you have. The biggest thing we can do. If we become that Akirtkana, Maharaj is saying, look, imagine the state. Bhai Gurdasi tells you the state of somebody who's a Akirtkana. Tells me as well. We forget all the time to thank Waheguru. Then Maharaj says, Kirtiyan Duk Puk Sadmar. This famous line, you know, this Kirtiyan Duk Puk Sadmar. And in India, what they do is, they take the second part of this line, they stick it on their cars, and it's coming here as well. They say, Maharaj, oh, Ebi Daat Teri Datar. Ebi Daat Teri Datar. They say, oh, it's all a gift from you. These two lines, these two panktiyan, they go together. Maharaj says, there's three different meanings you could take from this. They all sort of work together. Kirtiyan Duk Puk Sadmar could mean that some people, Kirtiyan, so many people are always going to be unhappy. No matter how much they have, they're always going to be in duk, and they're always going to have puk. They're always going to be sad, duk, and they're also always going to have more hunger. You will never fulfill their hunger. Like it says in Digan Japji Sahib, ki pukya puk na utre, je banna puriya par. The pukhe people, their puk will not go, even if they collect everything in the world. Even the richest person in the world, still a pukha, without this naam. So Maharaj says, look, there's one way. There's some people that will never be happy. They'll always be sad. They'll always be, dukhi, sadmar. They're always like, oh, I hate this world. I hate everything I have. Sometimes you think it takes a slap to work out how much we have, and then they take it away. It says in Sukhmani Sahib, Maharaj says, in Al-Guru Arjan Pasha says in Sukhmani Sahib, for the sake of one thing, I gave you 20 things, but for the sake of one thing, you lost your faith in me. What if I took those back? What if I didn't give you that one either, but I took those 20 back as well? Ek bhi na de, sorry, it's 10. Ek bhi na de, 10 bhi hirle. What would you do then? Tum uda, kahu kaha kare. What would you do then if I took those 10 things back from you? You don't realize the value of what we have. The second meaning of this same pankti, Kirtiyan Duk Puk Sadmar, Ebi Daat Teri Datar, is that some people, they put themselves through so much duk. You know, some people that want to be spiritual, they put themselves through a lot of duk. They leave their family, they go live in the mountains, they suffer. They go pukha as well. They go mani khana. Then the problem is that it's not necessarily the way to God though. You know, they can go pukha, but what does it mean? There was a guy they found in India that hadn't eaten for 70 years, yeah? Now he was a spiritual person. But some people, they feel proud that they're not eating. But Sikh, there's no vart in Sikhi, there's no fasting. In many religions, for example, even nearly all religions actually, Buddhism, they have fasting as well. Christianity, they sometimes take on, they give up something, Lent, 40 days. And many of them, the people go through these cleansing stuff. And obviously in Islam, they don't eat during the month of Ramadan. Although they have a good meal in the morning, one in the evening. But regardless of that, they go through this pukha. I'm being pukha for God. Ketia tuk, duk puk sadmar. Many people go through this. They put themselves through all this stuff. Mar means like they beat themselves. You know, we saw that movie, I've forgotten the name of it now. The conspiracy about the Christian church. It was quite a big one. There was a guy in there. He used to tie a sting around his wrist and his arm. He used to bleed from it. They used to beat themselves. People do this for God, honestly. Maharaj is telling us what's the way. The next line gives us the way. Ki ebe daat teri datar. The third meaning is that there's some people who just accept what they have and they say, Ebe daat teri datar. Oh Vaheguru Ji, you are the only datar. The first thing is datar means the giver. Vaheguru is the only giver. Datta data ek hai, sabko devanhar. Those people, they say, Vaheguru, you're the only giver. Therefore, everything is a gift from you. Ebe daat teri datar. Whether it's bad or good, they say, Vaheguru Ji, it's a gift from you. I shouldn't be ungrateful for it. They thank. So, if you imagine in the world, there's so many things going on, we think, oh, this is not good, this is not good. Maharaj says, Ki chino pai medni, soi karda sar. The one who made the world, he's looking after it. We have a role to play ourselves. The Khalsa has a role. But we can't start cursing the world and not recognizing the one who made the world, who's looking after it. Dukh, Sukh, both come from Vaheguru. And the problem is sometimes we don't even know what to ask for. The person we talked last week about, that sometimes a person who asks for Sukh, they'll forget God. The person who gets Dukh, they remember God. They might become religious after getting Dukh. So many people get to religious in life by getting Dukh. And the person who's happy doesn't remember Vaheguru at all. So who's better off? If the game is to find Vaheguru, if the game is to thank Vaheguru, the person who remembers Vaheguru is obviously better off than the person who's not. But we don't know that. So the game is very different. And it says in Gurbani that what's the state of the Sikh? Sai nanga nahnang, pukhe lak na pukhiya. If I am nanga, I am not nanga. If I am pukha, I'm hungry 1,000 times, I'm not going to feel hungry. Dukhe kod na dukh. If you give me so many dukh, even then it's not dukh. Nanak piri pikhando sab disht. Nanak says, oh, if Vaheguru Ji gives me that's nadar, this, if Vaheguru looks upon me with this kirpa, that's all I want. Don't care about anything else. There's a Shabad by Guru Ajahn Pasha. When Guru Ajahn Pasha is sitting on Tatti Tavi, when they're sitting on that hot plate, they're being tortured. And Sai Mian Mir, who's from the line of Pir Muhammad themselves, he says to Guru Arjan Dev Ji, tell me and I'll get you out of this. But what does Guru Arjan Pasha says? Tera kiya mitha lage. Oh Vaheguru, what you're giving to me is mitha to me. Har naam padharat nanak mange. So it's about changing our desires. Now it says, Ketya dug puk sadmar, ehbe daat teri daatar. So daatar, we ask for only one thing. Now, everything else is almost asking for pain. Guru Sahib says, Vin to the horje mangana, sir dukha kya dukh. If I ask for anything but you, I'm asking for pain. Devo naam santokhiya utre man ki bukh. Oh Vaheguru Ji, if I ask for this one thing, Devo naam santokhiya utre man ki bukh. Give me this name. This is the same thing that Maharaj is saying now. Ki just ask for naam. Utre man ki bukh. This is the only thing that's going to cut our book. So they live in thanks. They say things like, Rahem teri sukh paya. With your grace, Vaheguru Ji, I got sukh. Everything is from you. And like we say, we do Shabad Azari. And in Shabad Azari, right at the very end, Maharaj tells us what should we think about. Maharaj says, Ji jant sab saran tumari, sarb chint tud paase, jo tud pave, soi changa, ek nanak ki ardase. They say, Vaheguru, you're taking care of everything. Ji jant sab saran tumari. You take care of everybody. Sarab chint tud paase. Every chinta in the world is with you. So we say that, why should we do chinta? So karta chinta kare jin paya jag. Let the one who made the world do chinta. Ji jan sab saran tumari sarab chint tud paase, jo tud pave. Whatever you want, Vaheguru, soi changa. Ek nanak ki ardase. Nanak says, meri yahi ardas hai. Whatever you give me, let me be happy with it. Let me feel that it's good. So this Shabad Maharaj says, ki listen, Gul mere sang sada hai nale. You might think Guru Arjan Pasha is saying to the people, you might think that I'm being tortured. They say, I'm not being tortured. Gur mere sang salah hai nare. Waheguru is with me right now. I could stop this with one click of my finger, but I choose not to. He's going to torture me now, but I'll come back as a sixth Guru and I'll sort them out. The same light traveled through. They weren't scared of death. They knew they could come back. Says next in Japji Sahib, they say ki Band khalasi paane hui. Band means to be trapped and khalasi means to be free, and the pana means the will. Paane hui. So one way of understanding this is that to go from Band in this 84 June, the 8.4 million life cycle, we're trapped inside it. We can't get out. We're like that gerbil on a wheel. It's running but ain't going nowhere. Yeah? Band khalasi. To get mukti from it, the only way is from the hukum of Waheguru, what we've been told. People keep taking from you, but they say, nay, I didn't take from you. They're idiots, Maharaj says. A kirtkana is the worst, but if the person says, Ebi dat, teri datar, if they become thankful, and they start loving that hukum, and they start asking for the right hukum. What did they ask for? Maharaj tells us, they asked for naam. Har naam padhar nanak mange. If they start asking for that thing, then Maharaj says they will get mukti. Band khalasi paane hui. They start to accept the hukum, they start to love the hukum. And the word pana, Gurbani explains the pane for us quite a bit. It's a beautiful shabad I heard from Kathabachi. They say, Pane hukum manniyun, pane sukh paya. Pane satgur meriyun, pane sach te aaya. Pane jevad hor daat nahi, sach aak sunaya. There's no such great gift as that gift of us accepting the hukum. On the day that Guruji blesses all of us, including me, blesses us with the power to actually accept the hukum. When the bad stuff happens to us and we don't complain, when we accept it, that's the biggest gift. That pana, for us to get that desire for the pana, Nanak tis sarnagani, jin jagat upai. Nanak says, I'm at the sharan of the person who made the world. I'm not scared anymore. It's actually, if you imagine nirpa nirvair, how are we going to become nirpa nirvair until we accept the hukum? The person who's accepted the hukum, he's no longer scared. He says, I don't care. Whatever happens is going to happen, but I'm not scared. But I don't hate anybody because I understand the one who made it is doing it. Datar, there's only one. Another way of looking this word khalasi, the khalsa actually is the word khalsa comes from this. There's one meaning of the word khalsa. That the khalsa is jivan mukt. Because Guruji tells us that the best stage to reach for is a person who is alive, jivdaya, but that person has got mukti. They got mukti already. Because they're dead. In one way they're dead and they come back to life. Mare jive Maria. They were dead, then they are reborn. And every religion has this concept of being reborn. And look at the Panch Pyare. They went to die. We talked about this last week. Benji was here, Amritpal Kaur. She's talking about that we have a phantom limb on our head. It's the head. It doesn't exist, she says. After you give your head, it doesn't exist, but we think it's there. So actually, you can say that the Khalsa is the person who is saying ki band khalasi. To go from the person who's trapped in the world to the person who is Khalsa is also through Guru's Pana. The Pana, we said, can mean all the time, always Guru's Pana and Waheguru's Pana. And in fact, Guru's Pana is always designed to get us to Waheguru. Otherwise, there'd be no need for a Guru. If Guru's Pana was going to do anything but get us to Waheguru, then Guruji won't be Satguru. Satguru Nanak has come to show us the way. And it says in Gurbani ki, Ubre Satguru Charni Lag. To get Mukti, we will get Ubre Satguru Charni Lag. By holding on to the feet of our Satguru, we will get Mukti. Jo Gur Kehe, Soi Pal Mitha. Whatever the Guru says, Ohi Changaya, Ohi Mithaya. Tera Kiya, Mitha Lagi. Man ki mat tyag. Your man ki mat. The mind is always asking for something else. The mind wants to look good. The mind doesn't want to look like the Khalsa. The mind's got too many things on their head. The mind doesn't want to get up in the morning and do their part. Mind says, I can skip it today. Doesn't matter, I'll do it tomorrow. Mind says, no. Man ki mat tyag. Leave your mind and follow the Guru. Hold on to the Guru's feet. Let the Guru take you forward. And imagine if you're going to sit on a boat. Do you want to make that boat yourself? Or do you want to make Waheguru get that boat made for you? A good example is when we went parachuting once. And they showed us how to pack the parachute. They went to pack our own parachute. They went to jump out the plane. And everybody was scared because they said if you pack it, it'll be alright because you know what you're doing. I don't want to pack my own parachute when it doesn't open. So this is the thing. Who are we going to trust? Who are we going to trust? The person who is Satguru. Because Satguru knows, he's been there, he has got mukti already. Maharaj says ki aap mukt mohitari. Guruji is aap mukt and takes us across mohitari. And then it says ki hor aak na sake koi. No one can say anything but this. You can't get mukti from accepting the hukum of Waheguru. Apart from accepting his hukum, nothing else can happen. And even the naam is in the hukum as well. Eko naam hukum hai. Nanak satgur diya bujai jiyo. The naam is the hukum as well. Accepting the hukum of Waheguru involves accepting that there's only one way to God, through love and through the name. No one can say anything else. Hor aakh na sake koi. Jeko khaik aakh na pae, oh jane jetiya muh khai. If someone eats from God, yeah, khaik. The one meaning of the word khaik is the person who eats from God. Oh khake, what does he say? Jeko khaik. Because we're all eating from Waheguru. There's a famous story about the lady who said to her father, it's an old story from Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pasha's time, and the Dukh Panjani Beri comes from that time. She said to her father, everything is from Guruji, it's not from you. Oh, and the father got a bit annoyed because, I give her so much and she says everything is from God. So he married her off to a leper. Well, in that time, the girl, she had to listen to what her father said, you know. Times have changed, obviously, but this was the world back then. And he married her off to a leper to teach her a lesson. I am the one who gives to you. In the Hankarsi, you know. He tried to ruin her life. That also happens in families. And then what happened? She said to Guruji, whatever you give me, I'm happy with. And she went with her husband to Guruji's Sharan, and they went to Harmandir Sahib. And then the person, while she was away, he went into the pani to have a shnan in Harmandir Sahib, in the Ramdas Sarovar. And what happened to him? He found when he went into the water, his leprosy was cured. Dukh Panjani bed next to that tree. And he went into the water, but he said, oh, my wife who loves me so much, who accepted the pana of Satguru Arjan Dev Pasha, she's not going to know that I'm the same husband. She'll say, you're not the one that I married, and she loves the hukum so much, she will leave me to go and find the person who she married, because she accepts the hukum so much. So he left one finger diseased, and he went into the pani, came back out. When she came back, she goes, who are you? She goes, he said, I'm your husband. The Sarovas has healed me. So Guru Maharaj takes care of his people as well. We talked about it, does God intervene? Yes, Waheguruji does intervene. There's this question of does Waheguru intervene is almost a little bit silly, because if everything is done by Waheguru, what can we say isn't from Waheguru? Whether Waheguruji intervenes or doesn't intervene, who's doing it? Karta Purakh is doing everything. The thing is wrong. The question thinks that the world is moving separate from Waheguru. It's not. Everything is done by Waheguru. You could be getting late for this program I was getting. Main ardas kar raha Maharaj minu late na karna. No traffic. Lucky Maharaj brought me right here. This is the thing that we forget. Sometimes Waheguru gives, sometimes Waheguru doesn't. But we should always be thanking. Then Maharaj says ki, Jeko khai akhan pae oh jane jetiya muh khai. If someone eats from Waheguru and then says ki nahi tu Waheguruji, you gave me nothing, or they start saying that you can't get to God without accepting the hukum. They say, no, if you don't accept the hukum, but you follow my way, say this mantra, or whatever, if they try to do that, they're not gonna be able to do it, and they will get beats on the face. That's what this means. Oh jane jetiya muh khai. On their muh, they're gonna get beaten. Now who's gonna beat them? Who's going to beat them? Maharaj tells us in Kirtan Soila that the Jamdut, his people, are standing over our heads, khadene, with their dande, and they're waiting. The minute we die and we leave this body, they're ready to beat us. Every single one of people like me, who all the time forget, we got Jamdut standing over our head, ready to beat us. That's why all of us, Maharaj tells us, we should try. If you don't want to get those beats, we have to accept that without accepting the hukum of Waheguru, we're not going to get there. Like sometimes people ask us, I know on the Facebook page, you will say, I've got problems in my family, what can I do? If you try telling them something else apart from, you're going to have to accept that this happened to you. You're going to have to accept it, you're going to have to get over it. Huh? You have to thank God anyway. If you try saying, oh no, it's alright, keep the pain, keep the anger, do something else, you're telling them lies. They have to accept what happened. Pana de vich aana hi hoega. You have to come in the pana. And if a Sikh tells you something other than the Guru's hukum, they're also lying to you. If any Sikh tells you that it's okay not to matha take to Satguru Guru Granth Sahib Ji, it's okay to matha take to somebody else, there's nothing wrong with accepting sadhu sant. Yeah? It's really important to hang out with sadhu sant. But if they don't join you with the truth of Guru Granth Sahib Ji, then they are also fools. And they are going to get beats as well. Banda Singh Bahadur, when he met Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he had Shanka, should I follow Guru Gobind Singh Ji? Onu Shankasi, he was doubting whether Guru Gobind Singh Ji is Satguru. Now sometimes nowadays there's Sikhs who say, oh, Guru Arjan Dev Ji and Guru Gobind Singh Ji are very different. You know? When Guru Gobind Singh Ji is telling us in their Bani that without love we won't get to God, but even then we think, oh, Guru Gobind Singh was a bit of a warrior, or he wasn't like Guru Arjan Dev Ji. They doubted Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Banda Singh Bahadur. And you know what? Guru Gobind Singh Ji showed him his previous Guru. His previous Guru was reincarnated as an insect on the tree. He said, look, aage dekh la. Your Guru you follow, look where he is. He's an insect. He didn't come out of this. He's not Khalasi. You're going to have to come inside my hukum. Then he became Banda. Then he became Guru's Banda. And in history, even at the end of his life, no matter what people say about him, at the end of his life, he died as a Sikh. His son was killed in front of him, but he didn't convert. His boy's heart was put in his mouth. He didn't convert. No matter what you say, jo ne kita hai on his ansama is pranam shahidan. Jeko khai akh na paye oho jane jetiya mu khai. Then what does a Guru Sikh say? Guru Sikh says, ape jane ape de. Oh Waheguru, you yourself know what I need. You yourself give everything. Ape jane, Waheguru knows everything. And ape de, Waheguruji, you will give. I don't have to worry about anything. They accept the hukum. Because we know we can't do anything to give to Waheguru. We just have to take. We are actually always going to be taking. So they say, ape jane, ape de. We do ask for the wrong things. And Maharaj says in Bani, what can you give to Waheguru? Tera kiya tujhe pe arpo. Whatever you gave me, I give it back to you. We come here to give money, we think we gave something. Maharaj says, I gave you everything, you give some back to me, and you think you're great. I gave you everything you own, you give 10%, and you expect that you're doing amazing stuff. Every galti hai ki sadi. The fund is of the Guru, but it's not ours money in the first place. So don't take pride in giving him. Maharaj says, Tera kiya tujhe kya arpo, naam tera tu hi chabar dalare. Your name is the bhakti that I can do. Nothing else I can give to you but say your name. Akhe se bhi kei ke. Kei ke always means very few. Very few. Very few people say this. Very few people say ki ape jane ape de. Very few people say e bhi daat teri daatar. As we said before, there's so many people that are doing work, but there's very few sevaks. Yeah? And Maharaj says, Hor sagle byohari. Mostly all of us are lena dena with our Guru. Very few people accept what's given to them. Jisno bakshe siddh salaha nanak padshahi padshah. That person who Waheguru blesses with Sifat Salaha. These two words come from Persian and they always mean prayer and praise. Sifat Salaha. The person who's blessed with his prayer and praise. Kirtan is also singing the praises of Waheguru. Nanak Pashahi Pasha. That person who praises and thanks God, who lives in this way and is content with what they're given, that person is the true king. Padshahi Padshah. Is a king of the kings. Even the kings will come in front of that person and say, teach me something. Tell me something. The kings in this world, they go to the holy people, don't they? They go and ask for boons. They say, let me win this battle, you bless me. Even Guru Gobind Singh Ji, we can say that Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Guru Nanak Dev Ji are Sache Pasha to us. To dithe Sache Pasha, that's what we say. Man janam janam ki lati hai. If we see our Guru, the Guru is our true king. When Guru Nanak Dev Ji became the Guru, every Sikh should read the Bani in Ang 150. Guru Nanak Dev Ji tells what happened to him when he became a Guru. If you want to see what happened to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, they write it in there on 150. Very simple number to remember. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji says very clearly what happened to him. He says, Waheguru Ji Sachi Sipat Salaha Kapda Paya. Now Waheguru Ji Tadi Sache Mahal Khasam Balaya. That Khasam Waheguru brought me to his court. And then what did he give me? He gave me the clothes. Now this says gave me the clothes of Sipat Salaha. That's why this is there. That Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying ki, the one who is blessed with Sipat Salaha is a true king. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji is a true king for us. Because he's been blessed with this Sipat Salaha. In Jatsri Ki Vaat, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Guru Arjan Pasha tells us again that the person who has no friends, who lives in a broken down house, has no friends, no family, nothing. What is that person? Raji, Raja Sagli Sristka, Har Naam Man Pinna. If that Naam is in their mind, they may have no friends, no family, no house, nothing. Tutte futte kapde. No one respects that person. But if that person has that Naam in their mind, Raja Sagli Sristka. There's a beautiful line by Kabir Ji. Kabir Ji says in their Bani, they say, Ab to jaye chade singhasan, mile hai sarang pani. Now I'm going to go climb on top of that throne. Singhasan is a throne. Mile sarang pani. I've joined. Mile hai sarang pani. I've met Waheguru. Ram Kabira ek paye hain. Koi na saki pashani. No one knew, but Ram and Kabir Ji became one. So he's now sitting on the throne. He says, I have now sat on the throne. I've become one with Waheguru. So actually, the main arth of this body now is explained to us by this, that no matter what we ask for in this world, if we don't get blessed with the praise of Waheguru, we've lost out. This world, this life, Heere Jaisa Janam hai, this life has been swapped for nothing. Because the biggest gift we can get is to praise. I was meeting a Benji today. She was a friend of mine's wife. She was called a square when she was growing up because she didn't drink, she didn't do all these things, and she did kirtan. And the Punjabi community, you know, nowadays it's almost harder. Gore don't judge you as much as the Punjabis judge you. If you're a Gursikh, the Punjabis tell you off. And the Gore, they say, oh, they're just brown people. We're not going to interfere in their religion. But the people who are from the Sikh community, they will judge you more. If you go into Sikhi, they'll say, oh, you don't drink, or you're some kind of party, or you're some Gyani, or you're some Paiji. You're trying to follow Sikhi, and even the community around us is cussing you. Maharaj is telling us here, look, if you follow this path, you'll be the king among kings. So although we can't achieve anything without Kirpa, we have to follow this path as well. This Pana of Guruji. And it says at the beginning of Japji Sahib, Maharaj says ki, Karmi aave kapda, nadri mokh doa. That through our actions we get this human life. Through our actions we get the things that we have. But Kirpa, only Kirpa, nadri mokh doa, only mukti comes from Kirpa. So therefore, when we look at ourselves, we think we're going to achieve this oneness. The only thing we can ask for is, let me praise you. When we say Waheguru, we're going to finish off with a bit of Waheguru. That Wah is wow. See, it's built in. When we say, why is that mantra so powerful? The mantra is so powerful because in the middle of saying Waheguru, at the beginning of saying Waheguru, the first thing you say is Wah, hey Guru. Wahi, Waho, Waho. That same Waho, Waho we say, wow, wow, wow Guru. That could be one way of understanding that, yeah? So actually, Sifr Salah is built into Waheguru. That's why if we're blessed to say Waheguru, now we're going to say Waheguru for a bit. We, Maharaj is telling us that outside people might not see you. Like Ram Kabira ek paye hain. No one knew. No one kisne pehchan lita. But inside, you know. So we're going to praise. We're going to praise our Guru and say Wahe. We're real proud. With just real desire to praise for everything that we've been given that we didn't value today. Thank Waheguru. Nanak Dev Ji tells us in their Bani, Sabahi Salaha Jinni Tyaya Ekman, Sei Pure Saha Vakte Uppar Ladmue. Maharaj says, in the morning, those who praise God, Vaheguru, Ekman Karke, in the morning, Sabahi, early morning, those people, and they meditate upon Vaheguru, they are the perfect kings. They are the true kings. In this Gurdwara, when we come in the morning, if you're blessed to come in at 4 a.m., people are praising Vaheguru. We should all ask Guru Nanak Dev Ji, please Maharaj bless us, ki assi bhi itthe aiye, assi bhi itthe aake todi sifat salah kariye. So we can follow those true kings. We want to become a chela of that true king. We have to hang out with the people that follow that true king. So I'm sure I made loads of mistakes. Please forgive me. Deho sajan asisriya jo hove sahib syo mel. Vaheguru Ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki fateh.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.